Hello, everyone, and welcome to the release radar for June 3rd, 2025. I'm Brent Stutzman, and I'm also with Nicola here, who helps set these slides up and add some commentary. Welcome in, Nicola.
Hello, everyone, and hi, Brent. Glad to be here again.
All right, so let's jump in. All right, so the first update is, okay, here it is. The first update, email marketing. So Nicola was able to explain this to me. So you're able to import email templates into TheraSaaS. So that could be like we already have MailChimp, ActiveCampaign, and Kajabi, but now you can actually get other email templates from other services, so you can start to centralize all your email campaigns inside TheraSaaS. Is that right, Nicola?
That is exactly right. You will be able to do it through the email that will pop up inside when you click on importing email templates from others. And basically, the system will kind of suck in the third-party campaign or email template inside there as so a very cool feature.
Got it. Yeah, and this is I think you just give it some information, and it should work just fine. All right, so moving on, we have a QR builder. I don't know if you know this, but we do have a QR code generator inside TheraSaaS, and you're able to make your QR codes. But now we've added more custom dynamic URL. So, like if someone scans a QR code, it could trigger a phone call, or it could trigger a text message. My favorite way to use a QR code is to actually direct someone to a form or to particular URL, like a website. So if I'm doing a presentation and I say, hey, I got this free thing. If you want this free thing, I'll email it to you. Just put in your name and email address. And then that could trigger, they scan the QR code. It goes to a form. Either it's a TheraSaaS form, like a direct link, which you'll see here, or you could have it to a URL where that form is at. They fill out the form, and it sets off an automation where you can deliver that widget or that free PDF or whatever it is. But then you could also automate more emails. And now you got their email address that you can nurture them and develop a relationship with them through email. Any other information there, Nicola?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah, just the other way of adding sharing your forms and getting people inside there as in a visual pipelines should definitely work
Yeah.
very well.
And the idea is that you're starting to centralize your marketing, so you get everything. So you get everything in one place. All right. So QR codes are a good way to do that. The chat widget optimized for different screens. So this was a bit of a struggle in the past. This should be fixed now. Now you might be thinking, what could I use a chat widget for? Two really primary ways to use a chat widget inside TheraSaaS. One is just a simple form like you see here on the left, where you get your name, email, address, or I said name, email, phone number, and maybe there's a wire. Do you have a question for us, right? And it's just like a form. It's a way to collect information. It's almost like a simple form. They hit send. The other one is if you actually have like live chat. So if you have a big support team, you could put a live chat widget on there and on your website. But anyways, those are the two main uses. And now we got it fixed for collapsed view and expanded view. All right. AI voice agents. And this is really starting to be built out even more in TheraSaaS. We have customers using it already. If you want an after office hours AI voice receptionist to answer the phone, or if you want to replace your call, what do we want to call it? Like the call center that might be using, save yourself hundreds and hundreds of dollars, this could be a really useful tool. So I'll send this over to Nicole, who's been setting up a lot of these AI agents for our subscribers, and on this update.
Yeah, I love working with and doing AI and testing it out. So the page and interface looks pretty different from a few weeks ago. And we are currently focused on testing actions during and after call that are being triggered either by an answer to AI receptionist question or by a call being completed. So one of these actions that was just released is booking appointment. So AI agent or receptionist can look into your calendar that you have inside TheraSaaS. You just select it right there. You can actually add how many meetings you want and set up all the necessary details. And then AI agent would schedule a call for you with a
Wild.
contact without you doing anything.
So the way this works then, if you do call like a consultation, like a free 15-minute consultation before they become a client with the intake coordinator, your intake coordinator can set up a calendar in TheraSaaS, then connect the AI agent to that calendar, and then correct me if I'm wrong, Nicola, but then it would then interact with that calendar, show some
Exactly.
possible opportunities or dates that are open, times, and then help that person schedule that free, let's say 15-minute consultation. Pretty cool.
Exactly. We
Pretty
will
cool.
have to have a calendar created inside TheraSaaS, which is very quick process.
That's right. Yeah, select the calendar right there. I see that.
And it's, yeah, everything is customizable. So you can basically determine how many meetings, what time, what days, everything is customizable. And you wouldn't have to do anything.
Yeah,
AI agent would do the job.
very cool. Knowledge-based integration for voice AI agents. Ooh, you're going to have to, this is if you want to give your AI receptionist a bunch of information, right? Is that kind of the idea?
That's correct. And it's kind of extension of the prompt, basically. Prompt can be a little limiting in some specifics, and it could go on and on and on, and we are limited in characters at the moment. So this will be very useful for, we want, generally AI agent works in a way that really it follows the prompt and the goals you set. It doesn't go much out of its, oh, it doesn't go out of its way at all.
Yeah,
But
stays
yeah,
in the
yeah,
same.
exactly. So the idea is, for example, if you have a couple of different phone numbers or a couple of different types of inquiries, could be support, it could be sales. On the other hand, so you would be able to create different knowledge bases based on the context or caller's questions. So this would help you streamline that process and make AI agent even more efficient.
All right. Yeah, that's great. And we also have help desks, right? So we have a document, a Google Doc with a lot of these prompts and information that you can get very easily. Just reach out to our support team, and Nicola can get that over to you. New higher quality voice added to this is new. I haven't even tested this yet. So Nicola, what are you seeing on new voices added to the AI
Um,
agents?
So yeah, I was what I like to do in my free time is to change the voice of our test AI agent and just listen without paying attention to anything else and see which ones are the most human-like. Little creepy, I must admit. Just kidding. But basically, there are a lot of nuances, little variations in sound, in pauses, in what the AI agent has, a lot of human-like characteristics in
Yeah.
speaking and speed, and accent as well. So there are a lot of new options added based on how would you like your agent to sound. Like here we have friendly guy next door, warm and reflective, calm, and very um, down to earth
Yeah.
sounding. So a lot of options in terms of how you want them to sound.
Great. Well, go on and test it out. Now, the AI employee that kind of gives you access to the voice receptionist and other things isn't turned on for all the accounts. So if you want to test it, reach out to our support, select the AI function, and we can turn it on for your account because there's some costs associated with it. It's not a lot. It's very cheap. But we do have to turn that on. Okay, so I just did a deep dive on lead magnets and how to connect them to your TheraSaaS forms. That's on our YouTube channel, so be sure to go to our YouTube channel, TheraSaaS, on the YouTubes, and check it out. And where do you want to see deep dives go? Where do you want to go? Put it in the chat,
Okay?
and we'll
Let us know.
follow up. Tag context directly from campaign stats. Okay, yeah. So I think actually you might need to explain this a little bit
I
because I
love
know
this
we.
one.
Yeah. Go. Why don't you explain it?
So basically, when we send out a marketing campaign, we can do some maybe older lead re-engagement campaign, and we want to tag those that responded or opened. This one will be located in statistics under marketing campaigns. So we want to segment the data of those that did not, for example, opt out or that clicked. on that specific email campaign. Here we can do that. We can tag them in bulk instead of going into automation and do segmenting your data inside contacts. We can select these contacts and add a tag or tags for them in bulk.
And
So
then
you
you
would
can
have
reach out to them again, right?
exactly,
So this would be like if you're offering like a course or well, it could be a course or let's say a group, and you wanted to be able to re-engage them based on maybe they've opened the email in the past. You can do that just based on the statistics that are found within TheraSaaS. So that's pretty powerful. Pretty powerful.
exactly. Yeah.
All right. Trigger mobile app, trigger links, custom values, and snippets. Ooh, this is a big update too. Yeah, Nicola, go ahead.
Yeah, the mobile app before had a very limited capabilities, but it is being updated all the time, almost weekly. So now we have trigger links that we can send, access and send on mobile app that goes also for custom values and most importantly or most commonly used snippets. You will be able to see folders now, which is maybe the
Mm,
biggest update. You would be able to select or filter your snippets on mobile phone per folder
yeah, that's
and
going to be
send
the
it
big
out.
use case for sure. The snippets. Yeah. Audit logs available in funnels, websites, and webinars. So one of the things about being HIPAA compliant is that you have to be able to audit the system. And so we have a rigorous auditing system, and we just updated it as it relates to websites and funnels. So if you're using those, you can go in there and see those types of updates that have been added because those are added to the audit logs. To get to the audit logs, just go to settings, and then the audit log should be towards the very bottom of the settings menu on that secondary menu down there. Pause edit support for all campaign types. Pause and edit. Well, I'm going to have to send this over to you. So this is definitely for email for sure.
Exactly. This is
Email.
also for email campaigns. Another thing that I'm very excited about, to be completely honest, especially for those send immediately, not scheduled ones where you didn't have a chance to edit or just make sure that everything is working well, because some errors do happen. So currently, you would be able to pause ongoing marketing campaign and edit it. And
Oh,
earlier, we could have we only saw the preview and we couldn't edit once it's sent or started to be sent out. So now we can pause and edit marketing campaigns, which I think is very cool.
I like that. Very cool. Dashboard widgets. Oh, add relevant widgets directly from key pages. Okay, so this is, you can add widgets to your dashboard from your opportunities, your call reports, and appointment reports. So this is something that's going to be, I think, built out even more. But you're going to be able to add like, oh, this is a helpful piece of data that I'd like to add to my dashboard. You just click on the three dots, let's say on the opportunities, and then you could say, essentially add relevant insights to your dashboard, and you can do that. I also just recorded, it's in the knowledge base, how to do advanced dashboard metrics. It's a really good video, and I've been using a lot with their SaaS clients to help customize their dashboards. So check that out in the knowledge base as well. All-in-one email marketing stats. Okay, so yeah, this is great. So we're combining all the email campaigns in the one, so you can see them in the statistics. Am I right?
That's right. And there will be at the top of statistics now, and you can filter per campaign, per specific time frame, and see how your marketing camp or email campaigns perform.
Right. So that's going to be your email campaigns, like your traditional newsletter. That's also going to be your workflow email campaigns as well, which is great. So those inside the automations, you can see those statistics. That's huge. That's going to be great.
Exactly.
Product element and email template. Okay, so basically, if you are selling a product, maybe it's an ebook or whatever it might be, you can then add that directly into your email campaign, and I imagine that's going to land on the product page for them to purchase.
Yeah, exactly. I added this one, might not be the most commonly used with
Mhm.
Stripe or charging in TheraSaaS, but when I we do have some users that use to charge for some seminars, specific ones,
Yep.
or webinars as well, or some sort of conference. So it can be added directly inside the email template.
That's right. For the group practice scaling summit, this could be really helpful. So we say purchase your ticket now, and that could link right to the product. That's a really good use case. I'm glad that update is there. Mobile call UI upgrade. So yes, so on the mobile call, you can do things like add a task or add a note. You'll see all those options right there that have been added and updated. So cool little mobile upgrade. I guess, are we at the end here? I guess we are. So if you're, all right. There's so many updates, and I know there's even more in the pipeline. So yes, if you are watching this video and you're not a TheraSaaS user yet, schedule a demo with me. Just go to TheraSaaS.com and I'll show you. Well, I want to make sure it's a good fit for your practice. So check it out, and then also subscribe to our YouTube channel. I got a lot of really great videos up there, including a new one that I just added on how to build a powerful brand. That was a live presentation that I did at the Meet You in Kentucky conference. Really important for practice owners to know this in the face of what I call big therapy, all the venture capital money that's coming in. And it's also relevant in relation to and related to the changes that Google's doing with their AI mode coming in and just completely changing SEO altogether. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us on the Release Radar, and we will see you.
Well, thanks, everybody.
I'm going to do this, and we'll see you in the next one. All right.
Yep.
Thank you, Nicola.
Thank you, Brent. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.